You got her number. She texted back first. You thought you were in. And then something happened. One day of fast replies, real energy, a few laughs that actually landed. Then shorter texts, longer gaps, until eventually the thread just stopped. No drama, no explanation. It just went quiet. And you're sitting there rereading your last 3 messages wondering, did I say something wrong? Did I come off too eager? Was it that joke? Was it the double text? Here's what I need you to hear. It didn't go wrong in person. It went wrong on your phone. Most guys lose more women through texting than they ever lose through bad approaches or awkward first dates. And the reason they never figure out why is because nobody has actually explained what texting is supposed to do. Today, I'm going to fix that. 1. The bridge, not the destination. Let me ask you something. What do you think texting is actually for? If your answer has anything to do with building attraction or showing her who you really are, I need you to stop. Right now. Because that thinking is exactly why good sparks go cold. Here's what nobody tells you. Texting strips away everything that actually creates attraction. No vocal tone, no timing, no eye contact, no physical presence in a room. You lose the smile that makes a joke land, the pause that makes something feel serious, the energy she can feel standing 2 feet away from you. What you're left with is flat text on a glass screen. You're already fighting with one hand tied behind your back. The worst thing you can do is treat it like a boxing ring. You don't unpack your bags in an airport lounge. It's a waiting room, not a home. Texting is exactly that. Its only real job is to keep the connection warm until you're in the same room again. That's it. Your only job is to leave her wanting the next message and then stop sending them. The second that clicks, everything changes. The anxiety disappears. You stop performing. You stop measuring a connection by response time. Because you understand this isn't where attraction lives. It's just how you keep it breathing. So with that in place, let's talk about the 3 ways guys kill that connection before it ever gets a real chance. 3 ways you're killing it. Number 1, the reporter. You matched, she's responsive, energy's good, and then you do this. So, where do you go to the gym? Oh, cool, what time do you usually go? Nice, do you go alone or with friends? What do you do after? That's not a conversation, that's an interview. And she's not applying for anything. You're collecting information, filing it, building a profile. And what she feels on the other end is exactly that. Like she's filling out a form, not talking to someone interesting. The fix is simple. Stop asking, start stating. She says she just got back from the gym. Instead of, oh nice, how was it? Try this. Bet you lasted exactly 20 minutes before deciding you'd done enough. Classic. Same topic. Different energy. One extracts, the other plays. One feels like effort. The other feels like the conversation actually started. Number 2. The double text. She's seen your message. She's been active. She posted a story 11 minutes ago. And still nothing. So you send another one. A meme. A haha anyway. Something casual enough to look like you weren't watching. It always looks like you were watching. The double text reads as worried, not relaxed. The moment she feels your anxiety, whatever tension existed evaporates. Because anxiety is a signal. And it signals the wrong thing. The actual move is the harder one. Put the phone face down, go lift something, cook something, be somewhere, let the silence sit. A pause handled with confidence builds more curiosity than anything you could have typed to fill it. Number 3, the daily weather report. Morning. How's your day going? How was lunch? Good night. Every single day, I understand it. It feels like maintenance, like you're keeping something alive. You're not. You're slowly making yourself invisible. When she can set a clock to your name, the spark turns into wallpaper. You stop being something she notices and start being something she expects. The background hum of a phone she doesn't look up for. And here's what nobody warns you about. She won't tell you. She'll still reply. She'll still send the occasional emoji. Because you're filling a quiet Wednesday evening. But she'll never push things forward. Never suggest a plan. You've made yourself comfortable, and comfort is not the same as desirable. You've become her digital pen pal, accessible, reliable, forgettable. Here's what works instead. Have a short, punchy exchange. 10 minutes, 15 max, then end it cleanly. I've got to disappear for a bit. More later. Come back the next day fresh. Make your text feel like something she looks forward to, not something she's used to. 3. What attractive texting actually looks like. Here's the science most guys never get told. Her brain releases more dopamine anticipating your next message than in the moment she actually receives it. That's the anticipation reward circuit, and it fires hardest when the outcome is uncertain. Predictable texting shuts it down. Scarcity keeps it running. You're not playing hard to get. You're working with her neurology, which means everything that follows isn't just advice, it's biology. Attractive texting is not about better lines. It's about better energy. And that comes down to 2 things. First, playful over polished. That was really sweet of you. Heavy, earnest. The romantic energy of a firm handshake. You'd steal fries off my plate, wouldn't you? That's a different frequency entirely. It's confident, it's entertaining. It says you're already amused, not waiting for her approval. Push back on something she says, call out her logic. Be the conversation she has to keep up with, not the one she has to manage. Second, match, don't chase. The guy who texts like he has somewhere to be is the one she thinks about when she puts her phone down. Not because he's playing games, but because he actually does. If she replies with 4 words, don't come back with 4 paragraphs. If she takes an hour to respond, don't reply in 90 seconds. Let the rhythm breathe. When it's balanced, the conversation moves on its own. When it's not, she can feel the weight of you leaning in. 4. The no reply situation. Things were good, then nothing. A day, then 2. Every instinct tells you to check in. Hey, everything okay? Did I say something wrong? Don't. That message doesn't show care. It shows you've been watching the clock. From her side, it feels like pressure, and pressure closes doors. It doesn't open them. Here's the actual move. Wait 48 to 72 hours. Then reach out like nothing happened. No reference to the gap, no explanation. Just drop something unexpected and low weight. Something like, saw a cat at the coffee shop, judged everything, sat in the best seat, acted like it owned the place, made me think of you. Light, specific, no desperation attached. It gives her a door to walk back through without having to address the silence. If she comes back with 1 word or nothing, let it go cleanly. Have some self-respect. The guy who walks away without begging is always more interesting than the one who kept knocking. You cannot close the distance with a keyboard. What you can do is decide you're worth the effort of closing it. Here's the thing nobody says out loud. The best texters aren't the ones trying hardest. They're the most at ease. They write like they're talking to someone they like, not performing for someone they need. And that's the version of you she actually wants to sit across from. Because texting starts the fire. It doesn't keep it burning. The real thing, the kind worth having, happens when you finally put the phone down. So stop trying to win her through a screen. Go get her in a room.